Hey everybody, welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex. If you're new, welcome for the first time. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your repeated support. So I am about to bring you Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter general energy read for the upcoming week. I know this is what was today, Wednesday. We're midway through the week, but the good thing is I set my intentions for whenever you view it, the following 1 to 2 weeks afterwards. This is the energy I'm pulling from. Cross watchers, you're welcome here as well, of course. So keep in mind that the energies that I'm pulling could be from your energy or the person who you are watching on. So apply them as they apply to your situation. If you find that this reading does not resonate, I apologize, but it's not possible for me to resonate with every single person. However, I do encourage you to check your other placements to see if maybe I'm more so on those wavelengths for you. So Spirit, what are the messages that you would like me to convey to my Cancer collective? What are the messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the following week or so? What messages do you have for Cancer? Okay. What's their recent past energy? Okay. I'm dropping too many cards. Okay, recent past energy. Queen of Swords, decisiveness, strategic, firm is what I'm getting from that. Take no prisoners, take no BS. Recent past energy. Present energy. 9 of Cups. Energy they'll be stepping into in the upcoming week. 8 of Cups. Supporting energies. King of Pentacles. Okay. Opposing energy or obstacles. 7 of Swords. Potential outcome. The Magician. Beautiful. And advice from Spirit. Got 2 cards. 10 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Well, that's painful. But let's see how that applies to the advice position. Can we get more centered here? That's better. Okay. I do find that a lot of you who I'm conveying this message to have finally learned to draw some boundaries. That has been a key issue for you. For some reason, I'm hearing 2019 and beyond. So I don't know if there was an energy that you were dealing with that just really you lost total ability to maintain boundaries with. You finally found your voice. Queen of Swords. When you found your voice, it's like you energetically also demanded that respect from everyone around you, whether or not you said it to them or not. 9 of Cups energy, self-worth, ability, self-love, right? So both of these energies represent you. As a result as well, I do see you stepping into this 8 of Cups energy. Going back and reassessing kind of like, what else do I need to, where else have I not drawn boundaries in my life? So this all might have spawned from this one energy, which could have been a person or could have been a job, whatever. Once you found your voice in that situation, it seems like you go into this place in this upcoming week of like, you too. Oh, and you too. And this person right here, like you're defining all boundaries all around you. I don't get the energy that it's in a way where it's walls being built. Because when I think of the word walls, I think of defense mechanisms. It's kind of self-destructive. This is strictly about boundaries. And it's healthy and it's beautiful and it's good to see, Cancer. So let's see what else. Supporting energies, we have King of Pentacles. So the interesting thing is that's more earth energy, which is kind of like represented by, well, not kind of, represented by Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And Capricorn is also your sister sign. think that you're learning to tap into that north node a little bit, or tap into that opposing sign energy, which ultimately in the scale of our life, a lot of what spirit wants us to do to evolve involves us tapping into the total opposite energy of us. And earth energy is very much about stability. It's about foundations, it's about parameters, guidelines, laws, rules, regulations, restrictions, all that good stuff, government, all of that. You're learning to govern your environment accordingly. Water energy is more about intuition, feelings, and things of that nature. And both of them are healthy to have in balance. And you are gaining your balance, and the universe is supporting you finding this King of Pentacles voice. Side note, for some of you, I also get that you have an advocate on your side that represents and embodies this as well. And it could be a partnership in regards to love, but it could just be that friend you have that's always about it, right? And they've been telling you for a long time, look, you got to speak up. You got to stop letting people take advantage of you. And so it's not only surrounding supporting energies that you tap into internally. You have someone like this in your corner. Use that person and use that energy. Not in a bad way. Just tap into it. Your blockage is Seven of Swords. This can be about planning, but also could be about strategizing. I get heavy, throw a rock, hide your hand. Kind of don't show all your cards type of energy. There's someone around you that holds this deceptive energy. You need to be aware of in the upcoming week. Someone who is around you for the wrong reason. Someone who might be around you with no reason, which is just as bad, if not worse. Meaning they're here for a good time, not a long time. They're here for whatever they can get, whatever they can do, whatever piques their interest, whatever serves them. They have no intended outcome. And a lot of times that's dangerous, right? So something to be aware of. The interesting part is your advice for the upcoming week is Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. I think Spirit is asking you to remember, especially with specific people, how you were made to feel and why you felt that way. There's a tendency for some of you to continue to give chance after chance after chance. And even if you don't give another chance in the same capacity, you have a tendency to keep people around you that shouldn't even have any access to you, Cancer. Everyone is not a friend. Everyone who smiles and is complacent, or who, everyone who is decent enough or laughs or fun to be around is not a friend. People who have offended you before, but you still keep them way too close in proximity, and you're being asked to remember those moments where you felt left out in the cold. Remember those moments where you felt downtrodden, deserted, abandoned, depressed. Right? Rock bottom. And remember how these people were positioned in your life. Why is it that you give them access to you? Why is it that you allow them to laugh in your face? Maybe not about the situations, but it's like you, for the ones that I'm talking to, you are a little bit, dare I say it, and this goes back to the boundaries. So you're being asked to remember those moments and those times, not to hold a grudge, not to get revenge, but so that in your defining of your boundaries this upcoming week, that you apply it where it needs to apply. Even if no one has present day done anything to you, you know the nature of their character. So even defining those boundaries is important. Don't wait for people to do this to you again before you Queen of Swords it out and cut the cord. And what you're coming into is this magician energy. If you are protective of your energy and honor your energy and your space and your time, the universe also honors that. So they're saying this is the standard by which Cancer accepts certain things into their life. It's not sending certain things your way anymore. Now you may get a little test here and there. You may get a little stragglers come through, but ultimately what you see on the good side is even more of the good coming in. You're able to create the environment that you want to see around you because you're not accepting anything less than your version of the best. So while those other things, those stragglers, that raggedy energy from the past may come around, when you say no and leave that space open for the idea, what is your ideal, the universe will send it to you. God will send it to you. But if you're going to pray a prayer and ask for something, how can you be ready to receive it if you won't let go of the old thing? or remove the old thing from your space. So you're walking into this magician energy simply by defining those boundaries for yourself. So let's see, do we need to clarify anything? Let's see, Queen of Swords. Let's see what you cut out or who you cut out. What's this Queen of Swords energy in the recent past for Cancer? Spirit, what is this Queen of Swords energy? Yeah, somebody, it does look like someone you had established a history with. You might have had a relationship with them. Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Final, like you go from, it's double confirmation. Queen of Swords again. Oh, look at this. All facing this 10 of Pentacles, which is a family situation that is solidified. So maybe you lived with someone, maybe you were married. Maybe it could be a career that you had. You know, careers love to say, oh, we're a family at work. But it's something you were deeply embedded in, right? But it brought you a lot of pain. And you decided, I'm going to end this cycle. I'm going to pull out these swords and create boundaries with them and allow myself to heal. Which brings you into this 9 of Cups energy, right? Spirit, what else can you tell me about this 9 of Cups energy for Cancer? What else can you tell me about this 9 of Cups energy for Cancer? So, King of Pentacles again. Yeah, you definitely have tapped into your opposing energy. So if you're used to being the nurturer, the mother, whether you're male or masculine or feminine, if you're used to being the caretaker, now you're tapping into your governing energy. You are the governing authority in your life. You understand that for the greater good, you have to do some things that might not be so pleasant. Nobody else wants to do them, but somebody has to. I'm going to have to restart this because my autofocus gets stuck sometimes. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Yeah, let me restart. Okay. So you're the governing entity in your life, and you understand to get to the good, you have to get through the tedious, unpleasant, you have to draw the boundaries. But what this does, because you're the wounded warrior, because you've been through a lot and your resilience pushed you through to this King of Pentacles energy, it takes you into a place of victory, success, being able to celebrate and be honored by those around you. Again, I say good job. Now, what are we walking away from in the near future? Potentially in this upcoming week. Who are we or what are we reevaluating? 5 of Pentacles again comes out because remember that was in your advice position. Looking at people that made you feel left out, excluded, abandoned in the past. Ace of Wands, deciding that you want a passionate new beginning that does not include this energy. And 4 of Pentacles, going into preserving and protecting yourself. So there's definitely clarity. There's definitely passion towards this change though. So this is almost giving me the energy like this, the hesitation that may have been there before for you in the past to handle this, to draw these boundaries, you're almost eager to do it now. Because it ultimately, it saves you. Let's see. 7 of Swords. I'm interested in who this deceptive energy is in this upcoming week that you might need to be aware of. Page of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Okay, be aware of third-party energies. 4 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. There's somebody around you that might be professing that they want something stable with you, but they might have a child that you don't know about or a connection with someone else that's a little bit more solidified than what they portray. So they may be saying to you, oh, I date around, but they really have a living girlfriend. They may say to you, I'm not married. But what does that mean? They aren't single. From this foundation energy, this 4 of Wands, I get this is what they're saying they want, but they kind of already have it. So now it's like they got these two pentacles in there trying to juggle it. They're trying to put you in a situation. And the deeper in you allow yourself to get, the worse off it's going to be, because then it leads you back to this 9 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords energy. Be cautious and make sure those who come around you who say who they are, make sure they are who they say they are, okay? Be careful to what they don't say as much as what they do say. Ask the right questions. Pay attention to how they respond. This advice from Spirit about remembering how you've been made to feel in the past. Oh, goodness. Double confirmation on the 9 of Swords. Here we have you as the King of Cups. Could also be Pisces energy, but this is your reading. So we're going to say it was you. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Remember how you've been made to feel again. Decide that you want to have an understanding of those feelings. They're not going to control you, though. You're not going to go or approach anything out of a state of lack. You have learned your lesson. And what this does is allow you to face a new beginning, a new offering of love, a new start for you that is abundant and prosperous. But as long as you keep in mind, not again from a state of resentment or like constant grief. 9 of Swords is about distress, anxiety, staying up at night. It's more from a state of just remembering how low this took you in the past. So why would you want that again? You want to face this Ace of Cups, then you embrace the things that are clear, evident, the love that is offered, not the love you have to chase. And then let's clarify this magician and the outcome. Magician energy for Cancer. The Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. Really elevating, moving forward in life. A prosperous new beginning that is being facilitated by God and the universe, and your ancestors are all working to propel you to the place where you should be. Now, this 5 of Cups energy is about mourning the previous loss, but still having 2 cups to walk away with. I feel like this is a warning not to get too hung up on the past. Again, you know, I feel you making advances moving forward and drawing the boundaries, but emotionally and mentally, you still may find yourself falling back into this why. You don't need to know why. Cancer, you need to know your why and what you had to learn from it. You don't need to understand their why. Why did they knock over these cups? Why didn't they see how beautiful they were? Why would they just let all of this beauty and all of the contents of these cups, and you know they're valuable, why would they treat them like this? You have to get past that. People do the craziest things and for the craziest of reasons, and we will never know why sometimes. You have so much fortune and so many places where you do belong and that feel like home, and soulmate connections to make, that inner child to continue to nurture and to heal. Don't get too focused on these cups. Like if you look at this, in the 6 of Cups, one of the cups is being offered to the child. Right? And remember what I said, accept love from those who are willing to offer it to you openly and freely. I'm sorry, I had to go back and look at the cards again. But these cups that were knocked over where it wasn't offered, that's not, it goes back to the advice position, because in the past there was a tendency to chase, you know, to try to figure it out, to try to figure out the fallen over cups and pay little attention to the ones that presented themselves to you. It's an age-old conundrum that we do. We chase what's not accessible and we ignore what's right there in our face. Don't do this. You are the magician. So when you manifest things, don't take them for granted that they're easily replaceable. Pay attention to what spirit is granting you, what stayed, what's waiting for you to grab it. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, Cancer. I hope this helps. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I love you. Stay safe. Be blessed. Bye.